Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx, we are playing Spirit Sisters, and we are getting to chapter 12, Spirit Sisters. That's right, the chapter is named just like the game. Just like the game. Inside the dormitory rooms of a rural-style church, a silver-haired nymph can be seen sleeping on a twin-sized pink bed and... I'm already not happy with this chapter. Since recent days, her mind has been constantly cluttered with the image of a certain magical blue-haired goddess. Cluttered? I mean, it's not like there is anything else, to be fair, in that head. To the point where said girl would even invade her dreams. Oh no, I don't want to see that, I feel like. She says as she starts sniffing the pillow beneath her. Oh, Jesus fuck. What is wrong? I know everything is wrong with her, but... This is wrong. I'm a woman of faith. I shouldn't be giving to these temptations. What? Onissima. Jesus Christ. Someone should shoot her in the head. Hibiki continues to moan out loud in her sleep for a few minutes as the morning sun starts to rise. After waking from a long and degenerative night, her eyes slowly start to open. Looking over the clock close to her, she finds that she is in fact overslept. After rising from her abrupt slumber, Hibiki storms out of bed. The morning for the sister begins within the walls of the Egyptian Orthodox Church, though not the one she had previously called home. This was a newly built location designated in a central area of Tokyo, Japan. Oh no, you are telling me she's also there. Why? Why? She does her daily morning routine, combs her hair, brushes her teeth, gets dressed and does her morning prayers. What a coincidence, that's what every single person in Earth does, except for the prayers. That sounds like a waste of time. Then, as she enters the cathedral's main hall, she greets her fellow nuns and sisters. Wouldn't nuns be sisters as well? Oh, just say normal. Just say it normally. Why can't you be it? Why can't you be normal? I hope everyone's having a good morning. Hello, Hibiki. And how is your morning? Hibiki sits next to the quiet beauty as she sets herself up for some breakfast. I thought she already had breakfast. My morning was wonderful. I had a wonderful dream of my own Neshama last night. It was so real that I felt like I could reach out and touch her. Gosh, I miss her so much. Meanwhile, Wendy is like, oh my god, I'm so happy that that mongrel is not here. Sylvia, not acknowledging the petite nun's delusions, decides to pay her no mind, which is absolutely understandable. That's great and all, you useless Hibiki, but aren't you going to be late for your morning communions? Hibiki urgently gets off the table after stuffing her breakfast. Oh, that's right, I better get going then. Alright, some stuff aside. I tinkered around with hardware. Dude, the tinkering never ends. I know I've upgraded, you know, the PC and so on, but hey, I have some older phones still laying around, right? I mean, to be fair, I don't really record with a webcam. It's been a long time since I've ever used one. But I also tinkered around too, and am able to also use one of the phones as a webcam. The one of the three I have lying around is my music equipment for the car, basically. So that one is, well, not really laying around. But funnily enough, this one is the oldest and it works the best of them all. A good old Nokia. One of them works as webcam. Overall usage is kinda laggy, but that's not much of an issue for me. All in all, it's just fine. For a webcam, just also fine. I don't know why that's supposedly the one that is, well, the newest. And technically this one is the most broken because I lost like a keycap for turning it on and off. But yeah, that one for some reason did not want to connect at all as a webcam. Yes, I totally tried having two additional things I could use as that. So that didn't work. But hey, I can have two angles if I want to at least. Yeah, that was my tinkering now. Another thing I need to tinker with is actually getting some kind of voice changer. I feel like I need to. And ease the work on for myself, on myself, sort of. I would just need to change the voice instead of going, oh my god! But I feel like if there are a lot of characters, that would be quite useful. I mean, if there is one or two, I can do it myself, but otherwise it would be super useful. I'll tinker even more, I think. Anyway, I don't know why. I just felt like I had to say that. Leaving the halls of the cathedral, Hibiki is seen walking outside the streets of Tokyo, Japan. Oh no. Her church's deformation has been relocated due to the instructions of the Pope. All core followers, sisters and priests dedicated to the Egyptian Orthodox Church have been swiftly relocated since the ruins incident in Egypt. Standing in front of the church's doors, she earnestly greets those who are passing by. Hello, sir. Would you be interested in becoming a member of our church? No. Hibiki says, confronting a man walking his dog. Sorry, I'm already part of another religious deformation. That's alright, sir. You have a blessed day. Hibiki continues this ordeal for the entire morning, no different from any other morning. Are there people who actually do that in any of the religions? I mean, I know there are those punks that walk from house to house, and they are a pain. I don't remember how they were called for. But yeah, they're basically a pain to deal with, kind of. That's why you never open the door. Spreading the words and beliefs of the church is the sacred duty of any aspiring nun. Okay. Even though most of her interaction comes in rejection, which is no surprise. Shoot, I can't beat the feeling that maybe not. You know what? Believing is fine. I feel like it's following the church that's a mistake. Anyway. Hello, ma'am. Would you care to? I can't. Please forgive me. Sir, if you have a moment. I really must be going. Please, if you could spare a moment of your time, sir. Sorry, not interested. After hours on end of rejection, she's seen passing by a local park, feeling a bit discouraged. This is hopeless. Also, it's Japan. Like, in Japan they have shrines, right? But I wouldn't say they're like super religious. She thinks to herself as she sees a number of kids playing kickball with each other. What in the world is kickball? Kickball? What? What? Did you just invent a new name for football? Wait, what? Kickball. Canada. UK. It's a team sport and league game similar to baseball. What? Like baseball is a safe haven game in which one team tries to score by having its players return a ball from home base to the field and then circle the bases. Meanwhile, the other teams try to stop them by tagging it out with the ball before they can return to home base. Wait, how does that work? Do you run and they try to kick the ball at you? However, instead of hitting a small hard ball with a bat, players kick an inflated rubber ball. This makes it more accessible to young children, as in baseball, team alternate half innings. The team with the most runs after a predicament. Can we have this as a professional thing? I would play that. Dude, I feel like I would. I mean, this can be rough. How does it work? Wait a sec, I need to play a video quickly. Shut up. Shut up. No. I don't want an ad right now. Refresh. 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 Yes, I do not have ad blocker, okay? How do you kick the ball so badly? My god. How do you manage to kick the ball so badly? What? Okay, so someone just rolls the ball on the ground and you have to kick it? That's it? I feel like I would smash that thing off the field every time. What? Why do you kick it so lightly? I need to do a research about this. But honestly, the people who are kicking the ball, they seem like they can't kick at all. Like, what is this weird approach? Why are you running so weirdly to the ball? Just smash it out of... Finally, someone kinda decent, but... Are they meant to not kick the ball, like, out of the field completely? Like, how does that work? I mean, especially when the ball rolls towards you, it's so easy to smash it out very far. Alright, I need to... You know what? I will king ball. I will keep this in my browser. I need to find out more about it. I'm curious now. Anyway, suddenly without a warning, she's hit in the face with a ball kicked by one of the kids. Yeah.
Are you alright?
One of the many kids woke up to her while retrieving his ball. The boy is wearing a baseball cap and a blue jersey shirt.
I'm okay, little boy. It was just a scratch, is all.
I mean, I guess it depends. There was, for example, I mean, when I was younger at least, there was a certain type of ball with a certain pattern that would hurt like hell. Hibiki starts to bleed from her forehead as she says this, causing the kids to get concerned. Yikes.
Sister, you're bleeding.
Hibiki notices a trail of blood and smiles.
Oh, it's okay, everyone. I'm fine, really.
Minor blue fractures of light start to form around her as she starts to emit a faint glow. The blue spirits surrounding Hibiki start to heal her wound, making her good as new.
Wow.
The kids say Nave, and then immediately they all start to sing her songs of praise and joy.
Sister, play with us. Yeah, come on, be fun.
Hibiki looks down at the flyers she was supposed to hand out today and then back at the children's pleading eyes.
Okay.
I think she's not playing actually.
Alright, Futaro, pass the ball to Nino. Right. Good job.
After a kickball montage ensues, right, the children are seen ready to go home saying their farewells to Hibiki.
Goodbye, Oni-chan. Thanks for playing with us. Bye-bye. Get home safe, okay?
Finally, we get some interaction with her around that is normal. Now this is nice. When the kids are out of her sight, she looks after her phone to see it's already way past the time she was supposed to get back. Meanwhile, I'm looking at phone like each minute to see if maybe I'm being called by my car electrician.
Anyway, that was fun. Oh goodness, what time is it? I'm going to be so late.
Now looking for the church's leading priest, she bows her head to the authoritative figure in this day.
I see. So not only were you not able to seek out any new followers for the church, but you also goofed today playing around with some children. I'm incredibly disappointed in you, Hibiki.
I'm not.
Enough me. Forgive me, Father Isaac.
I don't like this guy already. He will be evil. I predict that.
As a nun, you must be setting a better example for all your sisters.
So she played with children because the children asked her even. They literally invited her to play with them. Dude. Basically the way she acted, she showed that hey, people who are working at church are kinda nice. Meanwhile you with a freaking stick shoved up your ass. Anyway.
Forgive me, Father, but to my defense, I attempted many hours to get the church for my usual routine, but my efforts are not as here as they were back in Cairo.
I will not tolerate any excuses for your failure at bringing results. If you are inept at spreading the beliefs of our church, then I suppose we truly don't have any use for you.
But Isaac, please, I'm only expressing the reality of the situation. The luxury religions in Japan stem from both Buddhist and Christian beliefs.
True.
Attempt to throw people into another deformation is completely inapplicable in our day and age.
True. Hibiki ponders before she continues. It was much easier gathering followers for their branch in Cairo, the root of the Egyptians' ancient mythology, but spreading those beliefs anywhere else across the world has proven to be quite troublesome. Even the Vatican, whose public beliefs center around Roman Catholicism, has made no attempts to convert the world's religious order.
Well, maybe in the past.
Despite having converts of churches and followers around the globe.
Isn't that why you are here? To spread their faith in the midst of adversary? They shine a light in even the darkest abyss. A spirit must guide those who are blinded by truth and into the right path.
Yeah, you're already thinking incorrectly. If you say that your religion is the right one, you are so freaking annoying.
No one ever said this would be easy. If you're going to have any chance of saving the world from the evil clutches of Apophis, then you and every other member of the church are going to have to do your part in restoring the faith in the Egyptian pantheon.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Do I make myself clear?
How about you go do that? Hibiki defeated in the argument with the high nun size dejected the high nun. What? Nun? What?
Yes, please do forgive me, Father.
The man wearing a dark blue priest outfit had dark skin and a bald head. He's a man who, for his upbringing, takes his faith and position very seriously.
You may remain comfortable in your role as of now. However, may I remind you that it's still in the church's best interest to have you partake in the arranged marriage in the future.
What?
You, being a spirit in the form of a human, have access to an abundance of spiritual power. Marrying you off to the pharaoh in the future might be a sure enough way to secure a new divine bloodline.
Burn that church. Right now. Burn it. Ridiculous behavior.
No!
Upon hearing this, he lunges forward and grabs a hold of the priest's ankles.
Please, Father, please, everybody, they promised me to be a good girl.
What the hell? Get off yourself, Hibiki!
No, I won't do it. You can't make me marry a man. I'm a lesbian. lesbian! I love women! If I'm going to marry someone, then it has to be a woman!
What in the world are you talking about? Let go of me!
At this, Father Isaac kicks her to the side, having Hibiki roll over like a piece of trash.
Seriously, get your act together. That's no way for a sister to behave. We'll talk more about this later. Now compose yourself. This is no way for a sister to act.
Dude, can someone take out the stick out of his ass?
Okay, forgive me, Father.
Don't ask for forgiveness.
You are forgiven.
Father Isaac says as he walks out of the room, muttering something under his breath, with his face showing obvious disdain and stress. Hibiki composes herself before sitting up from the floor.
He's right, you know.
Hibiki turns her head to see Sister Sylvia, who has been listening to them the whole time.
Despite the amount of competition in the religious sect in the world has spread its faith in those who have the most compassion in their beliefs.
Dude, I don't know. I say believe what you want to believe, but 1. Try to act like a good person. 2. Don't follow like churches and so on. That is my belief. Like, I might be like Catholic or whatever, but I don't give a damn about churches. Anyway.
Christianity became the world's dominant religion through many, many years of passion and commitment.
Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, right.
It's not an easy path, I agree, but the gods of old have finally returned to us. They are here to continue their never-ending battle against Apophis, so the least we can do is start acquiring members for what is their church's religion.
Hibiki quickly thinks back to the blue-haired goddess that captured her eye.
For try not to stretch yourself too hard, remember you are still just a spirit.
Oh, that was rude. Sylvia leaves the room, with her last fleeting words echoing in Hibiki's mind.
A spirit!
Oh, I'm gonna kick everyone ass just now in that church. How dare you say something like that about Hibiki? She might be useless, but how dare you? After what seemed like a few hours, Hibiki is seen once again outside for communions. The sun starts to set as she starts getting ready to go home, empty-handed once again.
Well,
Crying is heard from a distance as Hibiki looks around, wondering where it's derived from. She looks around the corner to see the young people from before. With further inspection, she sees he's bruised his ankle. Some boy has bruised his ankle, likely from playing around irresponsibly.
Sister!
The boy says as he looks up the kind silver eyes from before.
Oh no, you're injured! Here, let big sister take a look!
She says, inspecting his bruise, getting a bit closer than the young boy's natural comfort zone. Blushing profoundly at the cute silver-haired angel in front of him, he starts feeling his heart pound in his chest.
Here, hold tight, this will only take a minute.
After only a few moments, the bruise had completely slipped away. The boy looks at his ankle in disbelief, with a smile plastered on his face.
Wow, thank you, sister. You're an angel.
Oof. You know, you are lucky you haven't seen her when Wendy was around. Says the boy with a big toothy grin. Hibiki, who is not used to such compliments, is shocked by the young boy's praises.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm just a girl with a talent at healing is all. Come on now, I'll help you home.
After only a few minutes of walking hand to hand, Hibiki kindly hands the boy over to his mother, who had been searching for him. Oh.
Oh, thank you, my sister. My church has a nasty habit of wandering by himself. Please, if there's anything I could do to thank you, just name it.
Please don't say what I think you are going to say. Please don't. Hibiki quickly turns down the offering from the pleading mother. Nice.
miss, please. It was no problem at all. I'm just glad your boy is safe and sound. You two have a blessed day.
Waving goodbye to the family, she starts heading in the direction of the church.
Another day has passed and not a single new follower. At this rate, I might never work up the courage to face Onesama ever again.
But you see, your Onesama, I would say she has similar belief to me. Like, she doesn't give a damn about church. It's just like, be a good person. Hibiki thinks to herself with a sudden expression. Now making her way inside a local convenience store, Hibiki starts roaming the aisles. It had almost slipped her mind it was her turn to go grocery shopping for the church's orphans. And after all the interruptions that halted her day, she had already missed out on all the good early sales and discounts.
Today was a bust,
she says while strolling through the market. She picks out what she had come to know as the kids' favorites: fish, tofu, pork belly, scallops, and pickled plums. After acquiring everyone's favorite tastes and delights, she now jolts over to her guilty pleasure ale. Okay. She walks over to none other than the fried squid section. I've never had that, so I wouldn't know.
Hoo-hoo, they have a new spicy garlic flavor. Oh, but they don't have any more sweet mustard packs. That's unfortunate. Oh, what's this? Onion chocolate flavored?
That... Why, no. Like a child going to the toy store, Hibiki fills up her cart with as much fried squid as possible. Strolling over to the checkout station, she passes by the beauty department, looking over the latest products and cosmetics. After glimpsing around for a few seconds, she decided to carry on. I mean, you don't need that.
I don't still need any of that stuff. My skin already glows to its perfect complexion after all.
Basically what I meant. Before exiting the beauty section, something familiar captures her eyes. A model in the latest woman's beauty magazine sparks a sense of familiarity within Hibiki.
This woman, she's so beautiful.
After further inspection of the magazine cover, she darts to recall the specific facial features. Oh. What? How is this not... Okay, it's a different button now, suddenly. New issue available November 3rd. New glossy lipstick by Grey, makeup tutorials inside. Well, that's not a magazine for me, that's for sure.
I sort of feel like I've seen this person somewhere.
Suddenly it all clicks within her.
Wait a second. Onesama?
Hibiki, after weeks of dreaming and anticipation, was now face to face with a picture of her dear Onesama.
It's her! It's really her! Why is her hair dark? Did she dye it? I didn't know she was a model. She looks so stunning!
Hibiki looks around and notices the girl in question is retroactively on the cover of multiple different magazines.
So many of her!
Hibiki starts rolling from the corner of her mouth. Oh no. Not expecting to be ambushed by the source of her infatuation.
Seriously, how long are you going to keep referring to me as that?
Stunned, she turns around to be met with a pair of blue eyes that shine with the light of the spirits themselves.
Onesama! I reckon you've missed me. For it hasn't been that long since we've last seen each other. Hibiki.
Oh.
Onesama, what are you doing here?
Hibiki states as a small blush creeps onto her face. I did not need that stinging, man. Once again, the lyrics are so unnecessary. Not expecting to reunite with her designated big sister here out of all the places.
Were you not told? Your church got relocated here in Tokyo per the Pope's request. This also just happens to be my hometown, unfortunately. It's not much of a coincidence that we'd run into each other here. Not to mention, I live right around the corner.
You should have not told her where you live.
I see. Where? What brings you here then?
Shopping, I would assume. Wendy then brings her hand up, showing pouches of bean coffee. Ooh.
We're running low.
Hibiki stares at the coffee box and then back at her Onesimus.
It's quite a lot of caffeine there. Are you sure you didn't grab too much? I grabbed just enough, thank you very much.
Wendy replies cold-heartedly, feeling a bit insecure about Hibiki pointing out her mild caffeine addiction. After both women finish their necessary purchases, the duo is seen carrying the lump of bags while standing outside the Jesus Christ. Outside the store's doors, waiting for the rain to settle down.
Really, Onesimus, don't need to assist me. I can carry this all back to the church myself. Oh, hush. These are way too many bags for a girl. For a girl as petite as you. Not to mention, why would anyone ever need this much packaged squid? Squid is delicious! Anyways, I don't live far from here, so don't worry. Hi!
Just say yes. The two share a moment of silence as they wait for the rain to settle down.
I was also planning on heading to the church myself on one of those days. What better time than the present? You were?
Wendy silently nods and looks straight ahead.
There are still a lot of things I'm unsure of, as well as a lot of things the Pope said I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah?
But even so,
Why are we suddenly inside of Wendy's apartment? Wendy takes a deep breath, continuing.
I've decided that I can't stand by while the 7 deadly sins wreak havoc in the world. I'll fight them no matter what. Even if I'm not sure about this prophecy, I know that I have to try and protect the innocent people who could be hurt by these demons.
Taiyo nods in agreement. Where did he come from? Proud of Wendy's resolve. Oh, okay. Did we just return to the end of the previous chapter? And where she was asked about...
Once I finish your drink with Maui, I'll come right back to support you.
Yeah, you will be useless. Raiden smiles, clearly pleased with the decision.
I'm proud of both of you. It won't be easy, but I have faith that you two will rise to the occasion.
Yeah, I don't have faith in your son at all. Maui, still grinning from ear to ear, gives Taiyo a playful nudge.
Looks like we've got a lot of work to do, Shonen. Better get ready for some intense training.
He's right. Outside the scenes, there are still far greater threats wait for us.
what?
Taiyo laughs, already feeling the wave of what's to come.
I know, and I'm ready. Let's do this!
Right.
Wendy and Taiyo share a determined look, knowing that their journey is only just beginning. They have a long road ahead filled with dangers and challenges, but they are ready to face it together. Slowly but surely the rain starts to lighten down.
But even so, I still have to clean up this mess. Not for any religious reason per se, but for myself and all the people who could be put in danger because of this.
Correct approach. I would also not do anything for a religion.
It's my fault the scenes got released.
Not really.
It wouldn't be right for me to just let this be somebody else's problem.
Yeah, it's not really helpful for. Now that the rain settled, the two girls start to walk down the path of the church together. The sunset glistens upon the two moving figures.
I won't commit to any pre-designed fate the church wants to implement on me, but I still intend to do something about these demons running around, so...
Correct approach again. Now looking over at Hibiki, Wendy continues. Hibiki meets her gaze as well, allowing her to finish.
Until then, I suppose I'm in your care, Hibiki.
Oh boy. She says, finishing off with a smile, taking Wendy's words in stride. The smile is plastered on the young sister's face.
Hi!
The newly established pair turn their heads forward, walking side by side towards the church. And that's where that chapter ends, knowing life? Yes. Priest? And nuns? Maybe? I'm guessing. It's priests and nuns. That's right. Well, the priest definitely pissed me off. I want to kick his ass. How dare he say something like that about Hibiki? How dare he? Only I'm allowed to do that. You useless punk. The priest, obviously, I mean right now. He keeps yapping. Did he bring anyone else to the church if he's so freaking amazing? Probably. I bet he didn't, actually. He's just talking all high and mighty, but yeah, doesn't bring results himself. Dude, again, Wendy proving that she's a good character for. She's like... I don't think she should be blaming herself for supposedly releasing 7 releases, as it was not really her. But I'm glad she's like... Even if she takes that onto herself, you know, that she'll fight them again, and that she's still not being, let's say, led astray by the church. That's the correct approach, to be fair. That's the correct approach. I also would not side with the church in such situation. I would just side with my own beliefs. And with that being said, let's end the episode. And we will continue tomorrow. For now, you know, as usual, consider liking the video if you enjoyed. And if you're new around, consider subscribing. Super appreciated always if you stick around. And we'll continue playing games. I still wonder how many chapters does this game have. Eventually we'll find out. Eventually. I wish you all a fantastic day. Bye-bye.